Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Charlotte 49ers taking on the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the 49ers will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So USF's offense will go on the attack first. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Crosses the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. Picking up not only the 1, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle, it's Singleton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. He's in open space downfield. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Hauls it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. And his throw is incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. The 49ers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's got it on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He's got an open man. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll go back to work on offense. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running the option. It's Brown. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. To the air on second down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The throw to the outside is complete. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Got it behind the line. It's Nicholas. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Niners. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Turning it on! Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Franklin. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it. It's Franklin. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback running on the draw. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
21, Charlotte, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Finds a little space. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to power their way ahead. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Harrell. Fires to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and goal for the offense. They're going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So the 16-play drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Brown will throw it. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The 49ers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They kick it away on fourth down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. A quick pass to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Brown wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the 49ers are on the move. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Couple things I loved about this defense. They didn't get deterred. They gave up some yards, got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up. Big stop on third down, forcing a fourth down opportunity ahead.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Get it out on the screen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Norton. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Finds his tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to pass. It's Harold. Grab near the marker. It's Burris. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Burris. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the 49ers in a good spot here with second and short. Sends it back in motion. Going to take a shot on second and short. Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 49ers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Quick completion on the out. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's McGee. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Right on the money.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle, it's Sullivan. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Brown will throw it. He's got an open man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Option look, it's Brown. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control with this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Rutledge. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the single back. Still on his feet at the 25. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Nicholas. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Got it in the middle, it's Nicholas. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Grab near the sticks, it's Burris. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Now improvising. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. This one's complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The 49ers want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Wants to throw. It's Harrell. Into the end zone. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Pushes for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They desperately need to get the score. Touchdown, Charlotte. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rutledge. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out.
South Florida, 34, Charlotte.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll start the drive. Read option left. At the 35, he's loose. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Finding an escape route. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good.